everybody, and welcome back to Proof Code, and welcome back to the fifth video of my Python advanced tutorial videos. In today's video, I'm going to teach you about Lambda Functions Python. In my fourth video, we were using Lambda inside a class attribute when we were creating a dictionary and adding some attributes. And today I'm just going to teach you what Lambda functions are, and I'm going to show you a few examples. Now, first things first, let me show you a basic example. So I'm going to call a variable add equals, and this will be a lambda function, and we just want to say xy equals x plus y. So this will just simply add x with y, and now we just want to print add, and here we just want to add these we want to add two numbers, and it's going to give us an output of 5. So basically lambda is a keyword in Python, so it's just like def. So def is a keyword in Python, as well as class, it's also a keyword. So Python also has keywords. Oops, sorry, I made a mistake. Let me just redo all this. Even you can even use the while true. It's also the while is also a statement. It's also a keyword. So if we run that, we get an output of 5. Now what if we want to create square numbers? So we want to have a list of numbers. So we're going to create a list of numbers equals, it's going to be a list, let's say 1, 2, 3, and 4. And now we want to convert this to squared equals, this will be a map. So map is a built-in function in Python. So if you want to learn more about built-in functions, go check the link in the description. And now let's continue. Let's see. So inside here we're going to put lambda, and we just want this to be lambda x times 2 in the numbers. And now we just want to print the list. So list is another built-in function. So I've already said you can go check the link in the description, which is going to redirect you to python.org, and you're going to learn about built-in functions from the Python 3.12.4 documentation. So this is the latest version of 2024 for now. So sorry for interruptions. Let's continue. I'm going to put in a squared variable created. So as well as print is also a built-in function as well. Print already comes defined with Python by default, so that means you don't have to redefine it. Run that, we're going to get a list of numbers. So we get 1, 4, 9, 16. Now we want to use function tools. So it's a module which is in Python. It comes installed by default. So let's remove all this code. And we just want to say, sorry, I skipped one part, sorry. And now we just want to create another list, but we're going to use even numbers. So let's say numbers list equals 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, something like this. And we just want to use even numbers, and we want to filter them, and we're going to say, this will be a lambda function, and we just want to say x, and then x times y, and let's say x modulus 2 is equal to 0, and here we're just going to put in the numbers. And now we just want to print the list of even numbers. So print list even numbers. So if we run that, we'll get an output of 2 and 4. So that's what we're doing here. So here we're going to use lambda for doing modulus here, and for these square numbers we're using the map, and also we're also using the double times 2. So I don't know whatever this is called, so And here is the filter. So filter is also a built-in function. Map is also a built-in function. List is also a built-in function. And here add is just a variable. So that means it's not going italic like like I read in here. So since I'm using sublime text, it's all the Python built-in functions will be italic. But depending on your code editor, sometimes for your code editor it will do the same thing sometimes, but not for your code editors, not all code editors. And now let's start using function tools. So function tools is a Python module. It does come installed by default, so that means you don't have to pip install it. So let's remove this first. I say from function to tools. So make sure it's spelled like this. And now we just want to import reduce. So that will just import reduce from function tools. And here we're just going to create a simple list of numbers. So let's say numbers. So that's 1, 2, 3, and 4. And I want to add a product. So product equals reduce. And we just want to make this a lambda function. And we just want to use x times y, and the numbers. And we all what we want to do is just print out the product. So if you run that, it gave me an error. It gave me an error, but don't worry, that error always happens. So let's go to another example. So we're going to remove this, and we just want to create another list. So for this list, we're going to call this students equals say. So you can put a list of students. Let's see, you had a first name like something like John and A11. What is good name? Something like Bob B, and let's enter something like 10. And let's see something like David C, and something like 12. Right, since we've created our lists, we're going to sort it by the name. So we're going to type in sort by name, because I'm not going to use sorted. So sorted is a Python built-in function. So this already comes defined by default, like I said. So that means you don't have to redefine it. Now we want to say students, and we'll just say the key will be the lambda keyword. And let's say student, and it's going to have an index of 0. And here we're just going to print sort by name. If you run that, it gave me an error. I was not supposed to put this sublime text because I'm just using an unregistered copy. It's going to give us a list like this. So it's going to start from Bob since 10, then David 12, and then John 11. So that is how you can sort by name. And now let's start sorting by the age. So how are we going to sort by the age? So I'm just going to type in sorted by age. And we're going to use the sorted function. Let's say the students, the key will be a lambda function. And we just want to see student, which has an index of 2. And now we just want to print sorted by age. So now if we run that, it's going to sort it by the age. So first here it's just saying 10, then 12, but now it's sorting by the age. So say it's going like 10, 11, 12. So that's how we sort it by the age. And now I'm going to give you another example, but we'll do it with numbers. So we're using numbers, and we can just enter a list of numbers like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. and we just want to say doubled even numbers equals, and this would be a lambda function, and we just want to x, and this should be x times 2 um, for for x in numbers if um, x modulus 2 is equal to 0. And here we're just going to print out function. So it's function. It's going to take up x for function x in zip. So zip is another Python built-in function, and we're going to say doubled even numbers, and we just want to have a list of numbers. So say 2, 4, 6. So if we run that, it's going to give us 4, 8, 12. And now that I've given you a great understanding of lambda functions in Python. Thanks for watching. Before I end this video, I want you to like the video right now if you appreciate it. It does really help me out on my tutorials. And subscribe and turn on post notifications because I make loads of computer related stuff and Python programming. So if you're interested in that stuff, I recommend you subscribe right now and turn on post notifications so you don't miss out on anything. If you have any comments, questions, or you're stuck on anything, leave a comment section in the comment section below, and I'll answer you and I'll help you as much as I can. And I'll see you in my next video. Cheers, bye.